that Ndidi is going to be going down for free. And now a wave crash, the Paladin in the hero form. It's going to be so much damage to bring the Murkrow to Sash.
Yeah, so Arcanine there does crucially get another protect off, but Ndidi's count will go down to 0. I really like that play from Aaron's end because it's like Murkrow not really that essential at this point in the matchup, so might as well bring it in. If it gets KO'd, perfectly fine. If not, sure. Ndidi here, you know, let me just like sacrifice it. Now I get a free switch into the Armarouge. Expanding Force now looking so strong. If you look at Justin's team, there aren't really answers into Expanding Force. Gothitelle earlier would have been the best Pokemon to resist this attack. There is the Dark Terra Amoonguss on Justin's team, but it's not here. And so Armarouge so well positioned right now to start clicking Expanding Force.
And that was the nice thing with the Ndidi. While the Perish Song was happening, just setting the Trick Room up to make sure that once the Pokemon goes down, once there's that swap out, that the Armarouge and could be set up for the best of success. An attempt at a double protect from the Arcanine, you have to respect it, but it's not going to be going this time around. So the Expanding Force will be able to at least hit into that slot and do a bunch of damage. Already took enough before, so the Arcanine's going to go down.
Okay, down to the final 2 Pokemon here. There is no Expanding Force answer though, right? And you know what's so cool about Aaron's team? It's like you've got Murkrow and the double Trick Room. So it's like, okay, after Trick Room's over, well, I could just set up Tailwind and outspeed you as well. So it's kind of this Turbo Room team where it takes advantage of both Tailwind and Trick Room. Now the key thing is Psychic Terrain has been stalled out, right? And so you can't just click Expanding Force and get a double knockout anymore. And so you'll be dealing less damage. This is like going to be a pretty close finish. There, of course, is the free switch into Flutter Mane. Just taking some time to consider all the options from both ends right now as Trick Room continues to count down as well.
Yeah, the Flutter Mane being able to come back in. I mean, being in the Trick Room, that's not necessarily where you want to be, but the potential to just try and maybe stall something out or maybe just try and call the turn correctly. You do have the priority now back on board with the lack of Psychic Terrain and with the Ndidi being KO'd. You know that there's no threat of it on the horizon. So opportunity now for Palafin to try and deal something out, take a KO in this situation.
Yeah, the thing here is like Palafin looks pretty bulky, so I'm curious if he can actually survive like that single target Life Orb Expanding Force. The Murkrow switch out here allows the Sun to be set up, right? And so you reduce the damage of the opposing water type attacks, which I think is really smart. And what's interesting here is there's still been no Terra committed on the opposing side or on Justin's side, but there's not really a good position to go for a Terra, right? If you Grass Terra, you actually become weak to the fire type attacks. And so there's Jet Punch on a Torkoal, and it does manage to survive with a sliver of HP. There is Expanding Force into the Palafin. Can Palafin survive? It does!
Palafin, we've gotten to see it with some clutch survivals earlier on, and it's going to be hanging around for at least another turn of battle. Is now a huge Shadow Ball to take care of this Armarouge.
Oh, gets the critical hit there. I think Shadow Ball would have gotten the knockout anyway, but now it's really awkward, right? Aaron is stuck with this Murkrow and the Torkoal, and the Torkoal's already taken so much damage there. So there, of course, was the ability for Armarouge to target into the Flutter Mane slot, but maybe reading into a Protect from the Flutter Mane. At this point, you know, there is still a little bit of Trick Room left. You could potentially go for that Protect. Palafin could go for Protect of its own, or could just go for Jet Punch as well. I think either is fine, but I think double Protect and then Jet Punch into Murkrow plus Shadow Ball here should secure the first game for Justin.
Really well done too. I mean, it looks tricky with the Palafin going up in the sun. That's 2 battles now in a row where the Palafin's been able to still be able to do something in this sunlight. The double Protect should be so good to just make sure to get on through. But what an interesting game too, considering that opened up with the Perish Song and then just forcing the pivots out from Aaron and for Justin to start gaining back a little bit of that momentum.
Yeah, I do think if this was Iron Hands instead of Murkrow, I think Aaron would have been in a better spot because Iron Hands just applies more offensive pressure, and you obviously can Wild Charge into the Palafin, whereas like Murkrow was...
I don't know what the fuck these assholes are saying, but this music fucking hits, bro.
One hit, and then that's basically it. And so I think, you know, if you're Aaron, you could consider going with the same strategy again. The Torkoal Ndidi lead I thought was really smart, but either way, Jet Punch comes out. It's going to knock out Murkrow. Justin, of course, is 1 Pokemon away from securing this first game. We know that the Flutter Mane is going to be faster. Torkoal was so slow. Shadow Ball comes out, and Justin Tang is 1 game away from winning this regional championship.
And what an incredible win to be up 1 in the series. And the amount of times that we've talked at the beginning of a match of, hey, maybe this situation doesn't look the greatest for Justin. Maybe, you know, opponent has an advantage. Look, this isn't, oh, Justin backing up against the wall. But every time finding a way out of the situation.
I think what was really, really key in that last battle was basically Justin being able to kind of keep his composure, because I think the early game, yeah, like the Perish song went up, but it didn't actually really get knockouts, right? Very
You
easily.
stupid fuck, Eddie, get in the fucking building! Oh my god, Eddie, you're the biggest! You fucking idiot, Eddie!
This one, I think with Murkrow being selected instead of the Iron
Thank you,
Hands,
Raptus.
Aaron had a lot less late game offense.
That's
Murkrow
good, you
just
guys.
does not really do very much for Trick Room.
I
think
have
Aaron's decision
Photoshop
making was
open.
basically like, you know what?
I'm
can
gonna
set up
make
Trick Room in this game, or
yesterday's
I can go
moment
for
into an
the
emote
potential tailwind, right?
very
So,
shortly.
yeah, I think one adaptation could be to just bring out Iron Hands. I think the lack of bringing out Iron Hands is looking at the opposing side, being potentially scared of that, like Arcanine with Will-O-Wisp, for example. But I don't know. I think Iron Hands would be definitely the adaptation I'd bring over Murkrow if I wanted to go with like the same combo. You could just go with like Indy Armarouge, you know, but I feel like Aaron just refuses to go with that, and for good reason. He's really good with coming up with these like unique leads that people just like don't have as much experience playing against. And like I thought Indy Torkoal was actually really brilliant because it did so much damage immediately.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the idea of leave Murkrow at home. I feel like Murkrow's strength is when it's up next to something like that Garchomp to being able to enable something to be dealing that bunch of damage. But as soon as it was in a Trick Room situation, I mean, the only thing it's really hitting for damage is that Brave Bird. And at the end of the day, a Murkrow is a Murkrow, you know? It definitely has its uses, and I definitely respect those uses. But when you're going up against some really powerful Pokemon, well, that could be tough. Now, game number 2, Indeedee Torkoal lead, but a switch up coming up from Justin. It is going to be Gothitelle starting it off next to the Fluttermane.
Yeah, and so one of the things about Gothitelle here is that it's actually the Water Terra. So if you go for a Water Terra, obviously Eruption won't deal nearly as much damage. Like the downside last time was Gothitelle kind of just switched it and ate up so much damage. So I like that as an adaptation, expecting Torkoal. I think the idea is Justin was like, you know what? I could have actually knocked both of your Pokemon out with Perish Song pretty early in the last game. And so this time around, yeah, with the Water Terra, be able to stick around for a lot longer, which I like. And yeah, I think with Perish Song here, you don't have to play the mind game as to whether or not Indeedee clicks Follow Me or not. So going straight for the Perish immediately. Aaron's Pokemon are trapped in right now. There is no potential for them to switch out from this Perish Song, which is guaranteed. And the Water Terra here will ensure that Gothitelle does not feign to an Eruption.
At least having the knowledge from game 1 about this Perish Song strategy that Justin does have on his side, it does pave the way for Aaron to be making adjustments on his own end to try and make sure
Oh my God,
he can play
everybody's
out of that
fucking
a little bit more quickly,
terrestrializing.
since the Indeedee with the Follow Me wasn't really doing anything on that first turn. Terrestrializations all around though. Water on one end and a Fire-type Torkoal on the other from Aaron. You can only imagine that it's going to be an Eruption coming out, but it will be a Follow Me. Valuing keeping the Torkoal safe, making sure that the Eruptions can be going for as much damage as possible. But there it is, again, Perish Song.
Yeah, so this time around, I think Justin is way better positioned to go for this early Perish. And yeah, save Follow Me there to make sure you don't eat up a Psychic. Psychic honestly does a ton of damage to Torkoal with the terrain, as we saw previously. So this will be a lot of damage, but of course the Fluttermane will hang on thanks to the Focus Sash with 1 HP here.
Gothitelle taking that so well, though, not even down to half the HP. Still, it will take another hit for anything to be able to happen, and being in such a better situation than that first game, I mean, that is scary for Aaron.
Yeah, I think, I mean, from Justin's perspective, you could go for a double protect right now. He's contemplating, looks like, just going for damage, actually, with Psychic and the Moonblast here. Oh, wow, okay, no Follow Me. That's a very fast-paced turn. Just Moonblast immediately into Indeedee. Both players know exactly what they want to do. Does get a critical special attack drop, let's see, but it's Psychic into the Torkoal for now.
Bringing it just over half health, and now another round of Eruption. Sure, the less amount of HP it does, the less and less damage it does, but Gothitelle will still be able to hold on, even despite the critical hit at that point too. The Fluttermane, of course, since it was just down to the Sash, will be taken out.
Yeah, and so fast-paced game so far. I think, you know, the idea is to just go with offense immediately, but once again, like now, even if you protect this next turn, there is still like one more turn of Perish that potentially has to count down. I think the reality is with, you know, Justin losing the Fluttermane, even if Aaron loses both of his Pokemon, this time if you have Iron Hands and Armarouge in the back, it's really, really safe to kind of like, you know, get a lot of consistent damage off. And so Palafin comes out, kind of in an awkward position right now.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's a
my
great time
goat.
to bring it in because it's like, okay, now I can just pivot out into the Arcanine, for example. And so, yeah, I think Justin's looking to just count down the Perish counter for both Pokemon. But the main thing here is Aaron will have a fair amount of turns of Trick Room to work with after Perish is over. And if you did make the adjustment by bringing in Iron Hands, you have a lot of offense, especially with expanding Force Pressure.
And we've seen players struggle to swap into their Trick Room sweepers after getting the Trick Room set up, but at least the Perish Song,
We'll guarantee that, yeah.
Yeah, you're sure, 2 Pokemon of yours just got KO'd, but you get to swap into your sweepers. Now Arcanine joining the field, the Gothitelle. The
Len, it's 'cause my light isn't on.
Making its way on through on into the next turn. And the Eruption now at half health into the Arcanine. Not going to be doing nearly as much damage as it would need to.
Yeah, this is going to be a close finish. Man, that's still doing so much damage as Psychic does correctly go into that slot as well, you know, covering for Palafin, and man, everything is getting so low. But the thing is, I could see Palafin as an endgame looking really powerful, right? If you look at kind of what Aaron has on his side of the field, none of the Pokemon really take like water type damage that well, and the sun is also slowly expiring as well. And so, yeah, like there is the potential for Palafin to just kind of sweep in this endgame, considering the switch out right now to make sure that Gothitelle doesn't just faint from Perish Song. So, you know, really safe play here. Protect Arcanine. There's not that much threatening the Palafin as it comes back out. The best Aaron can go for is like a Flamethrower Psychic double up into that slot, reading it, but even then, it's still not taking like that much damage.
Yeah, and the Arcanine at this point too, just going for the Protect. So if there is anything targeted specifically into that slot, well, it's not going to be doing the most. Eruption, yet again, I mean, nothing else to be expected out of the Torkoal of this point. And hitting into that Palafin, taking about a third of its health.
Nice
the Psychic
balls.
will be called into the slot though, but still not nearly enough. And as the Perish count goes to 0, that's a double KO in Justin's favor.
Yeah, beautiful plays by Aaron though, really just making sure he's gotten the most value out of these turns of Perish, right? Like the thing with Perish is your opponents are going to want to protect and make some switches, so even though it is a double knockout, Aaron has maximized the amount of damage that he really could have done. And actually Palafin did end up taking a little bit more than I expected from that double up. In the end, Indeedee with the Psychic Train and Psychic still does a decent amount of damage. So, it's Murkrow again though, okay. What's interesting though is this time around Murkrow might be a little bit better positioned because it's like
There's so much
like
fucking going on that it's hard to wrap my head around sometimes.
Right? Like,
but
that was kind of the issue.
It's still interesting at the same time.
In the previous game, but
like
yeah,
I feel like
this
this
time around,
asshole
Palafin has
Justin's about to
taken
win the whole
more
thing, but
damage. There's the threat of Brave
this
Bird
half
from the
health that
Murkrow
is
side as
the other guy
well.
has
So
over
I
him
was
is
expecting to
important.
see Iron Hands, but I actually think Murkrow might be a little bit better for this endgame as they can actually deal damage with Brave Bird this time around.
See, I will hold my judgment on that one with the Murkrow, but if he can start popping off with the Brave Birds, I will be the first one in line to congratulate. That is for sure. But of course, over on Justin's end, making sure the Palafin is set up is going to be the important part. The extreme speed, of course, because Murkrow's a flying type, will be able to go for that priority move in the terrain nonetheless, dealing a good amount of damage. The expanding force now, that's going to be enough to take care of the Arcanine.
Yeah, like extreme speed into Murkrow normally feels kind of weird, but in this sense, it makes actually
It's kind of scary.
because the Murkrow on the opposing end is a focus.
Apparently, this guy Justin Tang has never been to a tournament before, and never been to a regional. And he's up 1-0 in grands.
The bulkiest Pokemon here, and critically, there is no more sunlight or terrain. So Palafin, so well positioned right now for these jet punches onto both Pokemon. Now Gothitelle not really going to be doing that much damage, so it is going to be a close finish. But of course, you do have the pressure of Fake Out plus Jet Punch right now.
Yeah, being able, as long as you target correctly at this point, that is going to be the important thing. But 2 Pokemon on each trainer side in the finals, of course. Aaron playing to make it to that game 3, and Justin playing for that victory. Protect on the Murkrow will be the first thing to fire on through. Actually, the double protect coming up from Aaron's end.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really intense. Like, the thing is that the Gothitelle can't Psychic into the Murkrow slot, right? And so you kind of have to knock out the Armarouge, so you could go Jet Punch into, like, the Armarouge slot, but then Psychic doesn't go into Murkrow. But
Protect is so stupid.
Armarouge can Expanding Force to maybe
like,
KO the
every fucking
Palafin,
Pokemon
and
has
then
Protect.
it's
I would be
1v1
pissed. I'd be
with
cursing the
Armarouge
whole time.
against Gothitelle. I mean, it's the same question. Can Palafin potentially survive that Life Orb Expanding Force here, right? And so, this is going to be pretty intense. But of course, the Protects already came out here. I think, like, one of the scary things is, let's say, like, you know, Justin's considering the Jet Punch into Armarouge. If that, you know, even if you get that knockout, like if Brave Bird KOs the Palafin, then it's gonna be Murkrow versus Gothitelle 1v1. Can Murkrow potentially win that?
It's
endgame?
scary.
So,
It's scary. It's a
let's see.
scary.
We
This
go
is a
down
horror
the line
game.
here. There's Jet Punch. No double protect attempts.
Oh!
Survives!
Takes it right down,
Are
and
you
now the
kidding
Murkrow,
me?
the only Murkrow to make it into
Oh,
Day 2.
man.
KO on to the Palafin. Just Gothitelle remains over on Justin's end.
How did he live?
Oh my goodness, there is the Armor Cannon though. That is not going to be very effective in a Gothitelle. It's not going to get the knockout, but the Gothitelle now cannot KO the Murkrow with Psychic. So Murkrow, with a dream here, can finish off the Gothitelle with a Brave Bird.
The little bird that could. What? There is a little bit of doubt on the Murkrow, especially from myself. I'm not gonna lie at this point, but just the thing needed to be cleaning this up, going for that other Brave Bird.
What a game.
The final going to a game 3. Sierra, you and I were talking about the Iron Hands adjustment. Aaron's like, nah, it's Murkrow. It was always Murkrow.
Hey, he made it this far with Murkrow.
Yo, Aaron C is my cousin, I'm pretty sure.
Gotta show this strength and why, Murkrow shouldn't be slept on.
Yeah, let's talk about that endgame a little bit, right? Because Palafin actually had the ability to go for a Wave Crash instead of Jet Punch, and so kind of the logic behind going for the Jet Punch there was, okay, I'm a little bit worried.
Periwinkle, I know shit about VGC. I don't know anything about this.
You can outspeed me with the Arm Rouge.
I just like Scarlet and Violet as games. I think the music is good. And honestly, the more I watch of this, I'm convinced everything with Pokemon is just rock, paper, scissors, and coin flips. This game and everything else Pokemon outside of, no, even Pokken, is literally just rock, paper, scissors, or coin flips with flashing lights over it. Like, these games are not for me.
Pokemon a fair amount, but I've honestly never
Like, if you're gonna play something like this, you might as well play chess.
It's just so cool to watch.
I think what's really funny too is in that second game, I mean, the Parrish song seemed to be so much better set up than it was in that first game. Considering
Like,
the
and
the Gothitelle just had so much more.
like I've been playing the TCG, right? And the TCG, like, it's it's a card game, right? So like I'm an idiot for not thinking well in advance that it would literally just be fucking luck based. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with some incredible calls.
It's fucking like the TCG is luck up the
I
ass.
am so excited as well. So the question now is,
Hey, Biddy.
either player make adjustments, right? Because I feel like the Parrish song isn't working that well for Justin. I think Arcanine could be really interesting to lead with.
No, Biddy, I don't play VGC at all. I just like watching it. Yeah, the TCG, the meta is so fucking stupid right now. There's not a chance. I won't even. The only place you'll see me playing the card game is on the toilet on my phone. The card game's so fucked up right now.
It's a new lead. Iron Hands and NDD. It's Arcanine Cocktail.
Switching it up for that grand finale.
Yeah, I've been playing, Biddy. It's just the meta is so fucking pathetic right now. It's ridiculous.
Is gonna drop the attack on the Iron Hands on the other end.
I really
on
like
that note, let me check on that.
Because what that can do is essentially pressure with Volt Switch now. If you had gone with Torkoal, then you do face
yeah, look at this
of,
shit.
Like Water Terra,
fucking Lost Box, Lost
and
Box bullshit, and fucking this wheezing weed addict deck. I'm such a hater.
We're going for some big and gonna go right into that Indeedee for the one, but splitting the attacks and Psychic doing a good chunk of damage, all things considered, into that Iron Hand. The Assault Vest course is gonna be.
But yeah, Biddy, I mostly collect.
That Volt Switch, though,
but I play whenever I feel like it, which is a couple times a week I be playing.
Really, really critical, and Torkoal comes out now. Now, the thing is, yes, Gothitelle has Water Terra. Yes, Arcanine resists fire type attacks, but
like I like watching VGC, but I can tell I would get angry playing this shit. I need something that requires like reaction time, like this is literally all fucking rock paper scissors. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just fancy rock paper scissors. And sure, there's skill in the probability management and things like that. But like, you know how I would John so hard. I'd be like, I fucking knew you were gonna do that. You're so fucking lucky I did the other thing. Like, and I would just be full of my own shit.
With resisted hit, how strong this could be with thanks of the Trastalization and the charcoal.
No payphone.
So,
I don't like videos like that, payphone. I don't know why you think I would like that.
As the Gothitelle is going to Trastalize as well, of course, that water type. Make sure to try and make it through the turn and whatever Torkoal is throwing its way. Arcanine, of course, not wanting any of that whatsoever, and is going to start the turn off with a Protect. Indeedee, to make sure the Torkoal stays nice and safe. No Psychic going into that Torkoal whatsoever as the Eruption. Here it is.
Hey, XCal. XCal's working, guys. Haha. Asshole.
But it's still meaningful damage, right? And yeah, it's around 71.
Oh no, but I can see that too, because Smash has its own, obviously. Smash has its own bullshit.
Which is critical. But now it's interesting, right? You had to to commit your Terra just to survive that attack, essentially, and ensure that you would be able to reverse the Trick Room. So yeah, Flirtlets and Inity pretty safe now. You can go for a Psychic onto the Torkoal, and that actually does pretty meaningful damage as well. And so from Aaron's end, you can't really switch out because of the Gothitel's trap, right? So you can just go for follow me here with the Inity, or maybe even something cheeky like a double protect. The Inity here doesn't have something like Helping Hand.
It's so interesting, like everything, every competitive thing, except for sports, except for real life sports, has its own bullshit. Like fucking Smash obviously has the Steve situation. Fucking Pokemon, like, you know, I don't know, Iron Hand, you know what I'm saying, like whatever. Like it's all fucking rock, paper, scissors. Marvel is its own thing. Head honcho, I wouldn't jump the gun on Marvel being reborn, because keep in mind, it's a retro game, or it's a throwback game at EVO. It's not a mainstay anymore, so it probably won't be there next year. But it also, like, you know, I don't expect to see a huge spike in majors with Marvel. That would be amazing, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, and now the Protect is used up. I mean, it's just this other opportunity for Justin to...
That's fun, Periwinkle. And Hacho, I think Smash is fine. Like, I don't think... Smash is not thriving, necessarily, right? But the game is, what, 5 years old, almost? There's not any more updates for forever. And the last patch was over a year ago, right, at this point?
Indeedee is now down, and Justin is one knockout closer to winning this championship.
Of course, that is going to be Recoil, bringing the Arcanine down a little closer to being KO'd itself, but now the Psychic into the Torkoal is enough to take this Torkoal down. The double KO for Justin.
2 Pokemon left for Justin to secure this victory. There is no more.
No, I'm not ready for tonight. Tonight's gonna be hard.
It is Iron Hands coming back in. Of course, it's already taken a fair amount of damage, and there is the Armor Rouge, but there is no Trick Room.
I say this all the time. There's not that many bad players in Ultimate right now. Like, everybody who's playing the game like hyper competitively is at least competent, right? Like, anybody who's like casually entering tournaments and just going 0-2 for shits and gigs, like you know, like the cousins and uncles and dads, they're not there anymore. So the average sweaty level is really high. And then there's not anyone new picking up the game. The last spike was probably Sora, and then everything else. He's fucking him up.
Justin Tang can taste his first regional championship. He is so close. Armor Rouge here will, of course, get the Expanding Force to pick up the double knockout, but it is now 2 free switch-ins to Justin. He can really bring in anything, and they'll be able to knock out the Armor Rouge. And so what was so huge here was that ability to kind of reverse the Trick Room, and I really like Aaron's decision to go with the Iron Hands, but hilariously enough, I actually think if it was Murkrow over Iron Hands in this one, the Murkrow would have been able to set up Tailwind at least, and you can, you know, kind of get Expanding Force off. Justin did a really good job throughout this course of the set, kind of stalling out, you know, Sun, stalling out Trick Room, reversing Trick Room. It's going to be Palafin, it's going to be Fluttermane coming in. Justin is just 1 turn away from winning his first regional championship, and Palafin is also so close to claiming yet.
Oh, look at him! Look at him in the bottom left. He's all stressed.
What a match done by both players, but now it's just
Nah, Barry, he doesn't need the swap out. He already won.
Armor is down real low. The Shadow Ball, this should be enough to clean it up. Justin Tang, your Knoxville
He had a 2v1. He fucked his ass. Oh, look at him.
Competition that he has competed at, and he's taken down the entire thing.
Congratulations, Justin. Congratulations to Aaron for putting on a phenomenal tournament performance. I am so impressed by both of these players, and their ability to adjust and really play towards the ins and outs of their team has just been so impressive. And I can hear the crowd roaring right now. That's one of the loudest crowds I've ever heard in a VGC tournament. So take a bow, Justin. Take a bow, Aaron. Congratulations on an incredible.
It's very interesting. Like, it feels like Pokemon's in a pretty good place competitively right now. Like, it feels like it feels like there's a lot of narrative in these. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, on the other ass cheek, we have the TCG, which is so far in the schmams. Look at this. It's hell. Fuck you, Adnan. I don't want to play Pokemon. Fuck that game. Oh my god. Me and Ali were watching this earlier, and this guy who looked like he was like 10 cans of Mountain Dew for breakfast, Magoo, was popping off, and like his fucking shirt was rolling up. Yo, what's the judge saying? He's like, listen, this asshole cheated right here. Oh shit, we got controversy. We got 50-year-olds
having to sacrifice so many prize cards, just rushing into that turn. I think it's pretty common human error.
I feel like we've seen this situation a lot before. I don't want to guess what the judges are going to go to, but
Yeah.
I initially think you see a card that you're not supposed to, you reveal it to your opponent, and then you get a 2-prize penalty. And in this situation, that's just really unfortunate, and I think he's wearing it right now. You can see that's a really
No abilities.
ability once more.
That's for sure. Down for
Poison left to be had. Of that,
I feel like come down on Nick's
it's the only Pokemon.
only chance here to.
Yep. No,
We're gonna have to round.
that is sometimes. I mean, you think about this situation. You can see.
And we're gonna have to pause the game real quick to see what's going on. I think.
Cards left and right, and I don't know if that interaction went well.
I think moving on.
Moving for so long. He's going to play down everything here, has the amazing shot lined up. He's throwing cards left and right, and I don't know if that interaction went well.
I think moving a little too fast there, and we're gonna have to pause the game real quick.
Come on, been waiting.
Yeah, you can.
Yep, and of course, they talk about it. Raihan is available now because this
Here we
Konkei
go.
was knocked out from the poison damage. And Nick said, finally, I get to play Pokemon. Been waiting,
Yeah, you can see
waiting
how
for this
fast he's
moment for so
moving.
long. He's going to play down everything here, has the amazing shot lined up. He's
my
throwing cards
gosh,
left and
yeah.
right, and I don't.
He fucking threw a card.
The abilities were still locked under that Galarian Weezing, so unfortunately for Nick, it was still just moving too quickly. Because if it could have been like, hey, I'm gonna Primate Wisdom, reaching for it, hey, you can't do that, could have been stopped. But Nick was just moving so fast, being comfortable to potentially use an ability there, save the turn. So unfortunate to see for sure, but hey, again, you know, how often do you see Galarian Weezing come out? And how often do you have to work with these interactions? You know, even us, we were confused about the Raihan.
Oh, Weezing was okay. Okay.
We're so used to maybe interactions with like
The Weezing was out. The Weezing was out, so he shouldn't have been able to use that ability. And he was moving so fast, like a crack
It
addict.
could have been like, hey, I'm gonna Primate Wisdom.
I think he saw a card he wasn't supposed to see, and
Think-
play down everything.
So here,
It is.
he used this Raihan, right?
This
Here we
Konkei
go.
was knocked out from the poison damage, and Nick said,
He
finally, I get to
shuffles
play
his deck.
Pokemon. Been waiting-
Yeah, you can see
waiting
how
for this
fast he's
moment for so
moving.
He
long.
does this. He puts down this monkey, which has an ability where you could swap the top card of your deck with a card in your hand, whatever. But this Weezing says there's no abilities right now, so he literally rushes into using the ability,
Everything here has the amazing
and he basically looked at the top card of his deck for free.
being your way in top 4.
You kinda
These are the
expect
And then the judge is like,
Yeah.
"Listen, asshole, I don't know what the fuck kind of shindig you're trying to run here."
So true.
Going to be on the
That
table
is
there.
so
We would have
true.
seen 0 Comfeys, which means all 4 of those cards in the lost zone would not have been there.
Yeah, that's 100% true. I mean, at that point, like, where
Oh my god, if that
of
was
course,
me
you
right
probably
now.
play it out just because, like you said, 75 minutes, it's top 4. That's what you do. But no, it actually could have been a lot worse there for Nick, and that's really hard to admit because we are seeing
If that was me,
Brandon absolutely
I would be
dominate
cursing.
here on the field.
He'd be
but
like,
yeah,
"Listen, yeah, we're
it
gonna
could've
give
been
him
a
2
lot worse,
prizes." I'm
which
like, "Okay,
is
yeah,
scary.
fuck
For
you."
all the matchups that Nick likes to run into, he's built the deck for
Not
all of the
this.
standard decks that he could find, and this is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
There's 8 Pokemon in play on the other side of the board.
I wonder how many lost boxes Brandon has run through.
Probably a few. The math lines up so well. Everything just makes a lot of sense there. He's even finding his way to beat Lugia's. Feels like he has a lot of.
He's explaining to him how much of an asshole he is.
We've heard a lot of players back and forth.
I know, Cyrus. I forgot about that. Isn't there a direct tomorrow? What time is it?
A lot of Pokemon
Oh
to
shit, we gotta
now.
watch that.
How often do we
I gotta
see
wake up
players
early.
Play judge. You don't find a way to switch the active Pokemon, and the game ends.
So we did get confirmation here. That's going to be a double prize card penalty for Nicholas Moffat because
9 a.m.
trying to guru their Primate Wisdom.
Never mind, I might
drawing
just
the
sleep through it.
card, seeing a card that was not supposed to be seen. And that means Brandon Salazar has to take one less prize card, and there's only one left to take at this point.
There's a Eternatus VMAX that deals 270 damage right now. If there's
That's a lot of
switch in
damage.
hand, that would just be the game. And
Yeah, that's rough.
I feel like there might be.
This is so funny, this poor
what a
bastard.
conclusion for our last cast here today, Kyle, huh?
We had a good run.
Hey, Cold Soup, asshole.
All right. Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is
god, look how
definitely tough
pissed
for
I
us
am on the
for
right.
Sure, but hey, it kind of plays into what we've run into all weekend. We've had some pretty biased casting as far as one person on our board can play, and the other one seems to be suffering quite a lot.
Yep.
So, hey,
Reveal a card to both
No,
players.
Cold Soup, I
Gonna get
didn't.
Psychic energy, wildly irrelevant in this situation.
Bro, they got a little UI thing for when someone fucks up. That's so funny.
I mean, that's something that's pretty cool.
yeah, that's true. I
Shout out
think
to
we can.
prize cards.
Yeah, we can go back down, I suppose, to the field soon here after everything has been concluded. Yep, there we go. So you see that penalty
Oh,
there.
he's not even going to take the prize card. He's just going to go after the Eternatus.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Up to Brandon to just take this home with his turn.
Switch.
Oh my gosh, that's the game.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Salazar moving into the finals here of
That was
Knoxville
top
Regionals,
4?
1,300
Oh my
points.
god.
And only 2 will be there. Brandon
Oh
Salazar.
man, what an
And Kyle, let's just say,
asshole.
Brandon Salazar moving into our finals with Eternatus VMAX Galarian Weezing. I never thought I would say that. Didn't put that on my bingo card, but hey, congratulations there to Brandon. Unfortunate there for Nicholas Moffat not being able to play the game.
There's an
But, hey,
Alaska
that's
tournament,
how
Adnan?
it crumbles sometimes in the Pokemon TCG, and it is now Brandon's time to shine here.
Yeah, looks like we got a little bit of information on the other game that's going on here as Rahul Reddy won game 1. But it can never be that easy, can it? Andrew winning game number 2. We're moving into game 3 now. Regigigas up against the Lugia. You have to feel like Rahul is a little bit favored. He's going to have that opportunity to go first now, and maybe he has one of those pop-off
Is there is there a major or something, or is it just like a shithouse tournament?
Matches, but I want to get my eyeballs
Can we
on that
go?
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to go see how that concludes because that is going to determine who is our second finalist here, going against Eternatus VMAX in the finals. Wow.
Yeah, disappointing here for Nick. That's not the way that he saw this going. But once again, has a top 4 finish at an event with over 1,300 players.
You know what I mean,
It's almost more
T-Cot.
than anybody now.
I don't mean like
All
it's
of
it's
those
an
accolades
ugly
he's been able
tournament.
to accumulate over the past year, and I think that's
Mickey Mouse regional. That's what I'm saying. Like, is there anybody?
Congratulations to him for this.
Is there
result.
anybody?
We understand that's not the way that you want.
If
to
you say the name of the top 8 seeds to me,
Here is
will I know at least 7 of them,
players right now battling
or will I know
out
at
and
least 2 of them?
that overhead view.
How good is our
closer look.
zoom? Can we work on that?
Yeah, can we just like let me
Right
take out
now,
my
the only thing I
binoculars?
noticed is that we've got the Iowa hoodie and.
There's
Rahul's,
none.
got the
Like, is it
boxes
Griffin
on,
and then
so-
Fuckface
I mean,
97?
that's pretty good.
Like,
for
is
now.
the top 2
Absolutely, but you
seeds?
see here on the field. Yep, they're playing this out. Maybe we can tell by the expressions, Kyle. You know.
Oh,
or
there's
just,
masks
Or
on.
just oh, yeah,
We're gonna
true.
read body
Stupid
language.
fuck,
get in the fucking building!
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played just-
Oh my Wait, they're playing off stream?
You
fucking idiot, Eddie!
41 months, Pog High
Of
Nick.
course, our judges are down there as well watching this match, making sure everything is smooth sailing here. Everything. goes
Yeah,
as
done.
per
Thank you, Yo-Yo.
these players.
I appreciate
mean,
it.
guess
And T-Cot, you want me to
we've
call
talked
you
about
an
this a little
asshole?
bit, Kyle, but on paper,
T-Cot, you're an
how are you
asshole,
viewing
okay?
this matchup? Of course,
They're
it seems
literally
like
show
this is Reggie.
top
I mean,
top
this is
4
exactly what,
of this
Rahul's looking for
regional,
in the top
Yeah, I think
4
he said it
of
was like-
Australia.
and they're
It's my best match
showing
right
Yeah,
now.
he thinks it's
the
very
other side of
favorable.
winners
I was
semis
talking to Sam Chen about this matchup. He played against
is
Brandon Retzloff.
is
So
not only
they
off
played
stream but in the
40
distance.
games of a bunch of different matchups against Lugia as Sam was trying to figure out what in the world am I going to play.
That's
And the
true.
only record that wasn't unfavored was the 4-4 with the Reggies against Lugia.
That'll do.
Which I feel like Rahul would probably find some more wins. He's been playing the Reggies for a long time. But I think that also just speaks to how great Reagan is. That he played against every deck.
Teacup, my favorite one Pokemon is hard, but I like Typhlosion, and I like Ho-Oh, and I like Latios, and I like Suicune. That's pretty much my top 4.
That's
in some order.
The real key here, as
the order
you know,
changes.
Rahul does have a couple gusting options, so that is a benefit.
Of course, Teacup.
Of course, if you're able
And
to
Gen 2 and 3, baby.
all of, your great
Oh,
abilities,
I have a binder. Oh,
think
I have
that
a
he's
binder
knockout, but, we have a similar
of just
situation for
Typhlosion.
Rahul.
Oh, and Reshiram.
I don't know
Of just
if he would
Typhlosion and
be able to
Reshiram.
find all of his resources as well as Rahul would.
Yeah.
So I'd give the slight edge to Rahul's deck.
All right.
That's raw, head honcho.
See how this concludes.
What's
See
good,
Chip
Ant?
Richie over there, keeping an eye on the game for us, of course. So yeah, we do have to wait for this one to conclude in order to see what has happened. And they took it to a game 3. I mean, this couldn't be more of a storyline here for us. I'm excited to see what happens.
I can't believe they're showing that off stream. That's rat shit. Imagine top 8. Imagine Tweak and MK Leo happening off stream in the distance where there's no cameras. Oh my god. And what? Who and what? Okay, well we have a bit of a break while these guys play with their asses. So you know the deal. Let me get the tunes. We're going in the Photoshop. I hear my neighbors yelling. No, definitely not Lucina. Rosalina? That could win a tournament. Byleth. Is that a female character? No. No, Ant Palu cannot win a tournament. Oh, Pyramithra. And does it feel good? Do you feel good when you do it? When you use her? All right, hold on. I need to grab a screenshot of yesterday. Of this fucking naked bitch in my fucking stream. Make sure I don't actually share it again. I can't believe what I keep getting hit with embarrassment, guys. I can't believe I showed tits on stream yesterday. I can't believe I showed tits. You guys saw tits yesterday and it's my fault. Oh yeah, Ant, do you like naring? Like it was this Morrigan cosplayer, but I didn't realize she was not a cosplayer, she was a porn star in that moment. And her fucking tits were out. Do 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 do. No, Matt, the VOD is completely nuked. Yeah, and I'm down. Do 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 do. Should I get rid of my shirt too? Let me do this one first. Do 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 do. I'm naming this emote Cuck Tit, and no one can stop me except Twitch. So we'll see if that goes through. Do do do. This is how I know I wouldn't be good at FPSs on PC. What moment? What's being made into an emote?
The moment you showed tits of this whole art is well fucking the day you got canceled, you know.
Stop saying it. Stop saying that. I didn't show the tit. I didn't.
Fucking cone head.
Fuck you, asshole. Stay away from my coffee.
What do we have here?
Where'd the cap go?
Get this.
A while
Tell
ago.
me
A while ago. I'm glad you didn't know that. I'm hiding it now. Fucking stinky bastard. Give me a towel or napkin or something. No, wet it, go wet it. You got it all over my fucking thing. God damn it. Fucking disgusting bastard. I'm throwing out a team bag because of you. I hope you're proud of yourself. You know what I was thinking about doing today, guys? I was browsing the intranet. I was thinking about buying a 4K monitor, and I was going to not get rid of either of these. I was gonna put it like up here, or rather, I'll put it here, and then this 1080p one would be up above. But then I think my graphics card would proceed to blow up and kill me in my sleep. Just so you guys know, this is my face the moment I showed tits on stream by accident. Why don't any of you guys tell me I have big ass ears? It's so hard to Photoshop everything out but my ear. $1080 Ti. The fucking. Are you talking about the fucking The calculator? Personally, I like Tit too. They're still taking their fucking time with this shit. Do, 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 do. What was explosion.png? Was that in my folder? You don't want to know. Where the fuck do I put the emotes? Does it work? Cuck tit is not allowed. I can't do cuck tit. Cuck nuke. Is nuke against TOS? No, it's not. So now what do we get rid of? Palkia Karam Icefuck is not that top tier. There's always a Palkia lurking, but I personally like the deck because it doesn't necessarily struggle with any specific deck. Yeah, yo, you believe those assholes? Do we have both ants? We know Ant L is a tier 3. Well, it's not even necessarily about it's all used, because I feel like Woo and Who and Ease might be less used than everything. Sip, probably? I say Sip. There's no difference between both Tito's. It's just that one of them was, this is a tier 2 and nobody tier 2s. That's actually a good point. I could actually take this out myself and put back, Cuck Sip for myself. I think it looks okay. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit, right? It's kind of hard to tell the expression. Yeah, maybe I'm just bugging then. Whatever. Yeah, this judges in Pokemon, they kind of just fucking lurk and jerk off in the thing. They're just watching porn in the back, essentially. Something I need to check. I need to check to make sure the PS4 works in case I'm trying to play Tales today. Which is going to be a bit of a process, actually. Where's the fucking HDMI? Look. It's a fucking kitty cat. What do you think of Pokemon Major? Anyone in chat ever go to a Pokemon regional or major? What do they smell like? Oh, I imagine they smell better than Yu-Gi-Oh, but maybe about on par with Smash because of the Nintendo overlap. Bro, they really take their time with this shit. No, I didn't show my tits.
Up into the finals soon and crown our next regional.
Thank God, it's fucking time. Worse, Xander, I showed real woman tits on stream. No, well, not yet, Mike. You know, if something happens, fuck him, I guess. I don't give a fuck, but... Do 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 do. So we got Lugia shit and what? The wheezing shit? Yeah, Lugia and wheezing. So Lugia wins. Oh, fuck. The good thing about this right now is we're gonna know very quickly who won, at least on a round by round basis. 2 Lugias. Oh. 2 Lugias and 2 Crobats. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna need that Crobat. I think if he gets a Weezing out really quickly. Also, who goes first? Looks like that. It looks like Weezing goes first. Thank God. Oh, Radiant Zard. He has a shit hand. Let's go. Oh, they both have shit hands. Oh shit, Lugia's gonna win. Lugia's gonna win. He literally has enough to get sorta started. Fuck off, Wander. Don't talk about that. Now every time I do something hype, I'm gonna see the face I made when I showed tits on the internet. Both these starts suck rat. Wait, he has supporters though. Oh, he's Marnieing. The thing about Marnieing here is you give Lugia a chance to evolve now. And he's probably gonna give him that. Yeah, Defecto, these guys fucking shuffle like crazy people. Their cards look like shit. You know what I want to see? That guy who accidentally fucking revealed a card and he basically lost because he has Tourette's, and he like looked at a card when he wasn't supposed to and he got a penalty for it right before grand finals. I want to see if he has a Twitter. I want to see if he salt tweeted. got a Crobat at least. The thing is, this guy needs a Weezing ASAP. ASAP. Perhaps even ASAP Rocky. Oh, there you go. Got a Weezing and a Coughing. Gotta put down the Coughing. Then I think he has to wait a turn before setting up Weezing, which might not be enough because he's gonna have Lugia out. He might get the second Archeops. He doesn't have any more Crobats. If he had a Crobat, he'd be good. Does this deck run, you think, Hisui and Heavy Ball? Oh, crap. Here we go. Yeah, his hand is ass. Oh, does he not have an Ultra Ball? Oh, I guess he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he's fucked. There we go. There we go. Get ready to lose, scumbag. He's so much better than you. What do you get here? A research? Yeah. Oh, fuck. This is... goodbye, asshole. You're able to find exactly what you need at any moment in time. If you get a Quick Ball or an Ultra Ball, you have it. And now, if he gets a shit hand from this research, then he's meant to lose. God doesn't want him to win. I can't see. Oh, fuck. I don't see an Archeops. Does he pop it for one Archeops? Oh, he passed! Oh, shit! That Judge? Okay. Just enough. This asshole's betting on two Archeopses. Wait, did he retreat the Crobat using that energy? Doesn't that energy make retreat cost 0? Oh. Oh god, make your decision. Make your decision. Make the decision. I kill the Eternatus, bro. Oh, make the decision, bro. Oh my god. He doesn't want him using the kidney stone. Hey, Pumpkaboo. Are you, Jesse, is everything solved now? I would just quit right now. I'd be like, fuck you. Wait, he didn't do anything? Bro, you sacrificed that Haranganru. What are you doing? Put it down. Oh, you fucking pussy. No, you're gonna sacrifice the Archeops? I guess he's mathing how much energy he needs. Is that a Melanie? Too much is riding on this Melanie. It's got the Ultra Ball, but this is Grands, and both these decks drew complete shit. You should have seen the last game. It was top 4, winner makes it to Grands, right? Between this deck and this guy using the Lost Box Pussy deck 9000, and he basically had a really good turn going, and he fucking was moving too fast. And he used an ability, the monkey ability, lets you switch the top card of your deck, right? Lets you pick it up and then put another card on top. He used this ability when he wasn't allowed to because this Weezing says there's no abilities allowed.
Did he call for Judge?
Yeah, he called for Judge, and then like a bunch of old fat guys came around and woke at him, and he's like, yeah, that's a 2-prize penalty in top 4 of this tournament, and it cost him the game. And he looked miserable. The guy who fucking accidentally took the, like, who fucking...
Well, hold on. So, that guy used the effect even though he wasn't allowed to do it?
Yeah.
So it's on him to know his card effects and not this
Well,
guy
he was moving really fast. He was like, he just finished shuffling his deck, just cut his deck, and he was just like this. And the other guy gestured towards the Weezing. No, it was in no way that guy's fault because that guy was moving fast like an asshole.
Oh, okay.
And look at this beefy fucking Lugia about to raise hell.
A bunch of fat, sweaty neckbeards came over and just was like, hey.
They weren't even like sweaty neckbeards, they were like dads.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Can you take out that garbage that's in the box? Do you smell it? The chewy box? I don't know. I smell. It smells like something rotting. Oh, would you look at that, Evil Tall? No, Wander. Although I would definitely guess every song correctly, because you know me and the do instruments. You guys are really taking their sweet fucking time. Hold on, he might have a path to victory here. Because he took one prize. He's killing this Lugia. Then his opponent's taking 3, but then he could put out like a coughing or a wheezing and then another Eternatus. The problem is that one of those Crobats is going to get their heads blown off. Ooh, Choice Belt. And Dark Patch. And Piers. Yeah, but I only assume that this asshole is gonna have a Serena ready to pop a Crobat. 131 of which VOD? Oh. How'd you know so easily? You were ready. I have no clue, Wander, but it sounds like SNES music to me. Right up your alley, Wander. It's such a Wanderer song. This is the last game, but yeah. It's just what's the name of it? Like, it's on the Pokemon YouTube. What? What do you need? Oh, really? Shit. The champs? Like a stomach thing? shit. Oh, yikes.
That's not what I had last night, Joe.
Really?
It is definitely champs.
I didn't feel that.
You think it could have the reflux?
Oh, acid reflux, yeah, but not nausea. That evil tall pisses me off to no end. I can't wait for that fucking card to get rotated out. Then I think I would be able to edge every Lugia deck I run into, usually. More often than not. Let's go, Wander. And, great, Cold Soup, I'm glad. Oh, they like the tits, too. Did, you know what I'm looking for right now? It's relevant. Remember that video of Allie reacting to Steve, and then it showed, like, the pictures of Allie sticking his dick in the scrambled eggs? I'm looking for that edit to retweet, just because it's relevant. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, Cold Soup, great. I have to lay low. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wait, what's happening? Did he kill the Eternatus or not? Okay. Yeah, Cyrus, I mean the problem is I showed the actual nip. Hey, at least we got a good emote out of it, right? And what's good, Hubaba? Wait, hold on, Wander. What do you mean by actually cancelable shit? What did I ever do? I didn't do anything. I'm fine. She was cosplaying as Morrigan from Marvel, from what is it, Darkstalkers? Excuse you, Barry. Barry. Listen, I'm not responsible for what your crazy uncle says. But I do burn him with lit cigarettes whenever he does say nasty things. And Zinkel. On that note, fucking bastard. I think I have to hide last night's fucking VOD too. Fucking, I can't play fucking Apex with my fucking friends. No, well, Allie's nipples are fine. At least I think Allie's nipples are fine. I just think Allie says ratchet shit and off the cuff shit, but I don't think he says anything that's ever against TOS. So I'm chilling. Yeah, I think that's fine, Wander. I think there's nothing wrong with that. That was such a long, exhausting Lugia game. I don't think I want to stick around to watch this Lugia win. Yeah, Lugia fucked up the whole meta. Cold Soup. Literally won like every tournament since it came out. Oh, definitely not the worst thing we've shown on stream. But I think it's the first thing that's blatantly against TOS. Like I think, like, you know, all the other shit we've watched on, like, World Star, or, like, you know, fucking Allie's nipples, fucking maybe things Zinkle says, or Allie may say during Apex. But that was, like, there's a new #1 leaderboard on the leaderboard for fucking breaches of TOS in my VODs, and I'm not proud of it. I don't know, Hobaba. I honestly don't think I don't know if I like watching the card game at all. I just like watching it. I enjoy watching it when I'm actively shit talking the game and the players. But what did I zoom in on Allie's balls once to end the stream? His balls weren't out, were they? Two coughings. Interesting. And he's going first. Oh, well, Diddy, the new set coming out with Scarlet and Violet, they're starting like the whole generation. They're going back to stage 1, 2, and 3s, so specifically for like Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a stage 2, I'm sorry, where you have to put out a route, then a Curlia, then a Gardevoir EX, which I'm thankful for. But while that's going on, they're also extremely powerful. So, like, it's I still think Lugia is going to fuck up everything. The fuck is he drawing? Yeah, Lugia, Yu-Gi-Oh's pathetic right now, from what I heard too. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, did he feel that type? Well, the card games are interesting because there's 2 or 3 printings of every card, or every relevant card, or every high-end card. There's the regular card, the full art card, then the alt art card. The alt art is the expensive one. The other 2 are dog shit cheap. And the idea is that, like, you know, unless you're a fucking baller, you wouldn't play an alt art in your deck. Instead, you would just run the shitty rarities. Like case in point. $7 card, $10 card. These are all you need. But if you want to swag it up, you can get the full art, or you can get the alt art. So you can either buy a $7 card, a $14 card, or a $180 card. And then it's the same card. So. Yeah, Diddy, some people fucking do that. I would never play an alt art in my deck. On the TCG Online, when it's digital and it's just an NFT, I play all alt arts, fuck it. But here, I'm using the cheapest shit imaginable. Oh my god, Barry. They're fucking, because they know what the fuck they're doing. They're going to hell, Barry. I promise you, Barry, you don't have to worry much longer. Because I give you my word, they're all going to hell. I'll make sure of it. Barry, what are you going to say to them when you see them in hell? God, they're taking a fucking while with this shit. At least Lugia's poisoned. That Lugia has severe emphysema. Wow, he evolved this one. Interesting. I guess that's true. It takes off the poison. This shitbird is about to win this tournament. I'm taking the time that this bastard is gonna fucking take putting energies, pissing energy from his deck onto his Pokemon. I'm gonna take the time. I just checked the PS4. I think it's working. Yep. I'm charging the controller, and I'm opening Premiere. I'm gonna quickly. I found the clip of Ali putting his dick in scrambled eggs, so I'm gonna. I think this Lugia asshole may win. It's been going on. This match has been going on for like 10 minutes already, and they just got the first kill. He's not going to win the prize war. That's the thing. Because this now Weezing 6, 12, 18, 200. Yeah, this is not going to fucking work. What if he switches? Hold on, while that Lugia is winning, just a bit of a throwback. Yeah, he's trying to kill his opponent via boredom.
He and his brother are facing the world all alone. Dexter?
Woohoo! I'm gonna shove it up my ass.
Imagine what these two quarters could do. I can't imagine a better opportunity to save the life of a child. A child like this. Vedast has no parents. So now he and his brother are facing the world all alone.
Bets on Cuphead, Ozma? I don't know, man.
Are facing the world all alone.
Was it too loud? I'm sorry, is it too loud? Oh, you can't see it. You don't need to see it. I can make this into a TikTok now that I think about it. Yeah, these bastards have been playing for a while now. Hi, TZ. TZ, say hi to me. Say hi to me next, TZ. Me next. What did I do, TZ? What's up, Thick? No one ever says hi to... No one says hi to Nikki anymore. No one's like, hey, Nick. Hi. Maybe like a couple of you. The rest of you guys are just like, hey... Hey, everybody else but Nick. Guys, it's too late. My feelings are already shattered into a million. My heart is in fragments. Wait, TZ, what? Are you trying to play Apex, TZ? You want to play TDM? I was about to start Tales of Berseria, TZ, but if you're looking to stop me from playing it, I can play Apex. Hi, Jackass. Jackass, I could always trust you. Bets on Cuphead. Bastard! Exactly, Cyrus. Yeah, this guy won. 100% this guy won. He probably has a Serene in his hand. TZ, are you up late tonight? Like, if I'm gonna play Tales of Berseria probably until The Last of Us, maybe a little bit later. Like, so like, are you like around 10, 10:30, 11? Do you want? I'm down to play if you want. Why not, TZ? You go to bed at 2. I meant like 10, 10:30, 11. Prick. Fuck you, TZ. You're not a productive member of shit, TZ. You're just as bad as Zinkel. All right, you just gotta play Apex and love Alley like you always do. Really, Hubaba? I don't know. I'm gonna give the game a try because I never beat it myself. I fell out of it like 10 years ago. Look at the way that asshole's bending his cards. I would play Tales of Symphonia. How much is Tales of Symphonia digitally? on the Xbox. I can't believe they're stalling this much just so Lugia can win. Oh, would you look at that? Oh wow. I saw boss's orders. I would shit talk so much if I played this in person. I couldn't take it. Well, Moondial back in the day was Gust of Wind, which wasn't even a supporter. It was just the trainer card. And after that was what was it? Catcher, which needed a coin flip eventually, but. Oh, really, Adnan? That's fun. Good, I'm glad. I'm looking for the disappointed emote. Where is it? There it is. Adnan, is this the best news you've heard all day? Alright, I don't need to watch these fucking bastards anymore.
Cuck Rage.
Thank you, Gatsby. Guys, what do you want to... What should I play? Like, I'm literally incredibly on the fence. Either Berseria, this one, or I'm gonna just get the Tales Symphonia remaster on my Xbox right now. I don't know which. They're both good. Symphonia's a little more nostalgic. They're different games. Like this one's like 2011, Tales of Symphonia's like 2003. No, Wander, I'm still waiting on the Tales Symphonia remaster to get shipped to me. But I can just get it digitally. It's only $40. Oh, Baba, I heard it's whack on the Switch, but otherwise it's just Symphonia again. Alright, we'll do Berseria. Let me get a new VOD. I'll be right back.